Hi everyone, it's Keren here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new video tutorial where I'm going to be monoprinting, but a little bit differently than my usual monoprinting. I was contacted by two different companies, Grafix and Arteza, and they really wanted me to test their products and see how I like working with them. And I decided to pick products that I knew would interest me and also something that I could work with that fits my style, especially because I love art journaling. And I'm going to be working in this disc-bound journal. It's a 5x5 disc-bound journal, and I'm going to be monoprinting some of these pages. Now this plate is very different than a usual printing plate. The usual plate, and mine is very dirty, is basically like a jelly-like material, but this is an actual plasticky material. It's a hard plastic, and they come 3 of them in a package. So it's a little bit probably more economical. It's an 8x10, and you can do the same type of monoprinting things that you can do with the regular printing plate. I'm also going to be using these acrylic paints. These are acrylic paints. There are 36 metallic acrylic colors, and you can see all the colors here. And soon I'm going to show you, once I open the box, all the different colors inside. You don't have to get such a big box. And of course, I'm going to be linking all these products below in case that interests you, and if you want to create monoprints as well. So I'm only creating backgrounds today, and I really want to create these backgrounds in a really fun and funky way, because then I can use those backgrounds for my art journaling pages. So let's get started. So when you first use it, you have to peel out the protective sheet, and then you can use it as a monoprinting plate. So it's like a very thick plastic, and you can use it with paints. I was contacted by Arteza, and they asked me to try out some of their products to see how I like them, and they sent me this acrylic colors. These are metallic acrylics, and they look so yummy. And I thought, you know what, I really want to try them out. I mean, there's so many colors in here. I can't even understand why there's so many colors. It's crazy. And I'm just thinking I want to work with a couple of them just to kind of try out the colors. So I want that magenta. I'm thinking I would like some of this blue. I'm going to kind of grab my favorite colors. I love the aqua color as well. Let's see what's underneath. So there's so many colors underneath here. Let me just show you. So, I mean, it's a really great value for what you get. I'll maybe get some orange, and let's see what else is underneath here. Oh, some more colors. Yeah, those are still reds. I don't need so many reds or pinks. And let's see if there's anything. Oh, and maybe some green. Okay, perfect. So I have a little bit of each of the bright colors. So I'm just going to test some of them because I really want to see how they act out with the monoprinting. So yes, I do have 36 colors, but I don't think I can use all of them on the background. But I've just picked some of my favorite ones. So this one is Pearl Turquoise. I'm not surprised that I love that one the most. So what I'm going to do, I guess this is a really big printing plate, but I can just cover it. Look how luscious it is. Look how pearlized it is. And I apologize for the glare. I mean, I guess that will change once I add color to this. You do need a brayer to obviously add to this. And they're all pearlized. Really pretty. Okay, so now I am going to just mix these. And I guess I don't have enough. I need to add some more. Oh, there we go. So sometimes you don't know how a surface is going to react. So I just want to see how pearlized they look. So the first thing I'm going to do is just basically just try it plain on the paper. And wow, that's cool. So let me just add a little bit more. So it's a little bit of a different texture than the gel plate. Now this side is texturized from the paper, So I will definitely try it on the other side, but look how pretty that is. Wow, this is really pretty. Okay, let's add some more color. And let's see how that works. I'm not going to clean anything. I'm just going to continue with this. So I think I'm just going to work in the middle. It's much easier. I don't think I'm going to cover the whole plate, but it's really cool to do it. It's, I think, less expensive than the gel plates, because you have like 4 different monoprinting plates, so you could like use them for different things. So now I'm going to try the smooth side of the paper, because you see how you have ribbed side. This is the smooth side of the Joggles paper. And I'm going to do it with this color. Now for my journal, I'm probably not going to do all of them. Wow, how beautiful is that? And I love the effect. It kind of creates a really cool effect. I'm going to take one of my stamps, and I'm going to, this is my foam stamp that you've seen, and I'm going to create some texture here. I want to see how it looks with the texture. And I'm going to add it to another background. Once these are dry, I will add to the other side. Oh wow, that's really cool. That's a beautiful print. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this one, and I'm going to kind of create a print out of that. So just to add some texture to the blue. Oh, I love that. So you can just, I just want to add what's left over of this one. Oh, it looks like an underwater sea. And let's go with one more. I'm going to add, just kind of clean up the rest. Just clean up the plate. So that's good. And like there's so much paint on it, right? So there's so much to suck up. Now I'm going to add a little bit of this orange. What color is this? It's called tangerine orange, which probably really, really pretty. And let's see. I love the color when you put tangerine with fuchsia. It looks so pretty. This almost looks like a wood grain. Okay, let's see how it looks. So I'm going to add some to this, but actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a stencil first. This is a Joggles circle stencil, and let's see how it looks with that. You can also like use it to press underneath. I can use the brayer to press as well. Okay, let's see how this looks. Ooh, I love that. That's beautiful. Okay, I might have to use more papers than this. I think almost like a whole book. Okay, let's look. Look at that beauty. These two could be pages that could be side by side. How nice is that? Okay, let me put them here to dry. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this up, and obviously I'm going to use the opposite side. So let's see how, like the negative image. So just going to lift it up. Oh, really, really nice. Another beautiful area. Now I want to show you on a blank white paper, just so you can really see the circles. I'm using a little like X-Acto knife to just lift this up. And look how cool is that. Oh, I have more here to add. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add a little bit of this orange to this side. just because it's kind of needs a little bit of that orange. There we go. And let's see, is there any other? This side could use a little bit of orange as well. And whatever is left over will go with the next color. So I'm thinking to go to this one. This is Pur Pastel Green. Oh, it's a green. It's not even aqua. I thought it was aqua. But I like Pur Pastel. Let's mix this one with the green that I used before. And it will have some orange in it as well. So, wow, how pretty are these colors. Wow. Now let's see what I want to do with them. So I want to add some more texture with one of my stamps. This is my XO stamp. So you can do the texture either with foam stamps or with a stencil. There we go. And let's see, I think the first one, so this is like has nothing on it. So let's do this. And this is still a little bit wet, so you have to be careful not to add too much to it. And let's see how this looks. Ooh, I like this, but it didn't go on. Let's press a little bit harder. Oh, that just smushed it. Okay, so it didn't, maybe there was too much paint, so it still looks pretty, but it didn't get the XO marks. Let's see if I can do it with one that is dry. I need something that is a bit more dry. Okay, let's see this one. I'll add a little bit of green here while I press. There we go. So here you can see a little bit more of the marks. But I think this side needs a little bit of pink. So this is the fun part of working with all different sides, because you can really create cool textures with it. I just like playing with it. Now another thing you can do is stamp with it. So for example, I could press it in here and then stamp on my background. Let's do that, because I think I'll get more of the pink that way and more of the pattern. So look how pretty this is. How cool is that? And the other one has the circles. So that's one side and then the other. Then we can add a little bit more pink here. There we go. And I'm going to add a little bit more pink onto the background and stamp again. So it does get a little bit messy, but that's okay. It's still fun. Let's see, where are we missing? Oh, we have a whole empty space. Okay, I will deal with that in a second. I just want to add some more of the stamping. Then there's this one, which looks amazing with the blue. So I'm thinking now what we're missing is some blue in certain ones. So I'm going to take the blue now, the turquoise, and just mix it here. It doesn't really matter. It will create a little bit of a purplish one too. How pretty is that? So you could, again, stamp things on. So, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So just add a little bit of that blue, or you could just add it like this. And there we go. So then we have another beautiful design in the background. So they're all really, really shiny and beautiful. I love every single one of them. Let's add a little bit of this blue here, just so it matches the rest. I'm just going to grab and finish up all the different layers. So with any leftover paint, you can just clean it up this way. So we just add blue or any color that's missing on any of the pages. I mean, they don't all have to be the same. And then I'm going to pick what I want to do, like which page am I going to use. So now let's see how easy it is to clean this. I'm going to, oh my gosh, how easy it is to clean that. So you could leave it on, but I just want to clean it for using it next time again. So I will clean the whole thing and let these dry before I get to the next layer. Now some of them might actually just crust on, and that's okay, because next time you add the paint, all those really cool designs are gonna come on, and that will be really cool to see. So here are the 4 different pieces, and I guess I could have done so many more, but I didn't want this video to be so long, and I'm going to show you them on both sides so I can kind of match them up. So these two kind of match up together, and let's say this blue one can match up with this one, and then I can have this one, let's say, oh yeah, this one and that one. So when I put them back in my journal, I already basically have them ready to go. So it's so easy to pop this back in. I'll show you. You just pop them back in, and I like working with small journals as well. I mean, I also work with big ones, but I like working with small ones as well. So there we go. So this could be a spread. It almost looks like an underwater spread. There you have this one, which is really colorful. So whenever I want to work with this, I could just go and take it out. I guess I could have done the whole journal. I didn't do that, but that's okay. I can always go back and do some more. So that way I have these ready to go when I want to create an art journal page. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the new monoprinting style plate that you can work with from Grafix. And I think the Arteza metallics are luscious and beautiful colors. So I'm going to link those below. If there's different sized boxes, I will link those as well. So that way you can definitely pick if you want to pick less colors than 36. But they're very affordable. So that's nice to see. And you get so many colors with them. I will link also all the other things like the stencil and the foam stamps, so you can see that as well. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends on social media. For more inspiration, subscribe to my channel. Oh, and I'm just looking at my nice hands here. And if you haven't had a chance to join my Facebook group, go ahead and join it. It's Keren, Tamir, and Friends Creative Space. And I just love you to just join and share your inspirations with anything you create, inspired by my videos, my projects, or even my products. So thank you so much, everyone, and have an amazing day. Bye, everyone.